We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Lucky week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah, baby.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one,
he's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Broncos get set to take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Play stopped by Damone Clark. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. They kick the running back in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Nix from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Dak off the play fake. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
This complete to Culp. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Kill. Here we go. Go to 54. Wide eight.
From the 47. Escapes the pocket. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey, kill!
Another throw for Prescott. He has the first over the middle. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground with Williams. He's got room to roam here. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Donovan Wilson picks it off. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop. And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
A 63-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. Good looking return here, and he's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Nix with it on first. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
He fires one deep down the middle. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up. Nearly an interception on that play. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They'll throw again. Nix. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game. Crawley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Jackson now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, here's Dak. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Broncos 7.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have second down behind the sticks. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Another run for Williams. And his defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Play stopped by Damone Clark. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kicked off by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Yeah, here we go.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
Here we go, 46, 46, 46.
Dak now from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again is Dak. Caught near the goal line. And in for the Dallas touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Running back sent in motion left. From the 32. Locates Lockett along that sideline, and he's got it. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. Clean breakup on that throw. And now it's second down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Again on second and 10, Nix stays in the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
They'll throw on third and long. And he's in Consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. Ryan Anger on now to punt. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yeah!
From the gun is Prescott. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys driving. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Yeah!
Prescott here from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. A handoff for Williams, running left. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Straight ahead with Williams. Broke through the tackle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Now Nix. It's caught, McLaughlin. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he could not get there. They stopped him right at the line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Running back sent in motion. Here we go on 4th, Nix. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Coach's challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He's back to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running right, it's Williams. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That stopped at the 48. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Williams gets the first and still running. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he cuts it back right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Williams has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll look to run with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Gonna keep this one and go. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Broncos cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bo Nix touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yeah!
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Here we go, going to 54. Wide eight. Hey, here we go.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brandon Jones up for the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
47. 26.
Dak off the play fake. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Completed to his running back. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. On the return, here's Mims. Return's looking good so far. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. This is Williams. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Play stopped by Damone Clark.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Second and 6 coming up here. Going left side, Williams with it. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. They get 37 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail and... They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is 1st and goal. They'll run. This is Williams. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
On second down, it's Williams again. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now, but will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on second and goal. Nix from the gun. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Third and goal. Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play. Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Jackson now to return it. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
Take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Here we go. Wait, take. Wait, take.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's second and 1.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going run again with Jacobs. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 46. It's taken in by Lamb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
The throw is caught. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Kill, kill.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And he makes it across. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. Nix again on 2nd and 10. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
19 tight.
Here he is to throw. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. To throw. That's when right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. And it sets up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Now to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys making a 3-score game in the 4th. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Escapes a defender. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. A handoff for Williams, running left. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Cut by Lockett. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap to Nix. Try and push it deep downfield. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for Tyler Lockett on that play. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. As the open man downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington.